A trip to the grocery store now comes with a health warning. Federal health officials say a stomach illness caused by a tiny parasite is surging across the country, including here in Georgia. Atlanta News First Niamani Watson is outside the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in Decatur with more details.
Health officials from the CDC and Food and Drug Administration say they have not identified the food responsible for this surge at this time, and that's what's so concerning. The illness is called cyclosporiasis and is linked to something people ate or drank. The CDC has reported more than 1,600 lab-confirmed cases across 34 states, including Georgia, since May 1st. More than 5,100 additional reports are under review. Now, one of the biggest challenges is that symptoms may not show up for up to 2 weeks. Emory University public health expert Jody Guest says that delay can make it tough to track down the exact source. She also says funding cuts to surveillance systems may make that job even harder.
What we're missing is our surveillance system, and this has been underfunded, and we're seeing the consequences of that.
Officials recommend rinsing produce under running water to lower the risk. They also say heating food to 158 degrees or higher can actually kill the parasite. Reporting from Decatur, I'm Niamani Watson, Atlanta News First.